Hi guys, welcome back to the Coal Factory. It's Raquel. Today I'm going to talk to you about a wash day routine. What is a wash day routine and why do you need it? But before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on social media. This video is inspired by all the questions that I get on my Facebook page. People always want to know where to start. And I'm going to tell you where I think you should start and where I started on my journey. The natural hair journey is basically people telling you their journey and how they started. There really isn't a proper format. So if you watch my video on my hair story where I tell you how I transitioned, one of the first things that I did or researched was a wash day routine. Now for me personally, a wash day routine is absolutely vital. So from my hair story, I started transitioning in 2013 and it's now 2020. So I've been on this journey for 7 years, and for 7 years I've had a wash day routine. Rarely do I falter from my wash day routine, and I'm going to tell you what a wash day routine is. If I'm on holiday or if I'm not at home, maybe 1, maximum 2 weeks will go by where I'm not following my wash day routine, but without fail I follow a wash day routine. So what is a wash day routine? A wash day routine is basically a routine. A routine is something that you do step by step and you do it all the time. And this routine or the steps that you follow is what you do on the day that you wash your hair. Now the first thing to do when getting a wash day routine is choose a day. There has to be a specific day that you wash your hair. Now some of you might say, oh, I'll do it Friday, I'll do it Saturday, I'll do it Sunday. By giving yourself that variation, you're not sticking to a routine. If you know that Saturday is my wash day, come hell or high waters, when it comes to making plans, you're not going to plan anything on Saturday because that's the first step of your routine. Giving yourself time, making space throughout the week for this wash day. So please guys, choose a day. Personally, my wash day routine is a Saturday, and generally I like to start my wash day routine before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't start it very early. I start it anywhere between 10 and 11 o'clock, just depending on how much I sleep in or what I do before my wash day, but it's definitely a Saturday before 12 o'clock. What I'm going to do is put a few steps on the screen, and these are the steps that you can follow in a wash day routine. I'm going to share my wash day routine. I don't follow all of the steps, but I think when talking about a wash day routine, it's nice to know what the steps are. The first step is to pre-poo. The second step is to wash, condition. You can deep condition. Then you can move on to styling, where you use a leave-in conditioner, you use a gel or a cream, you use a moisturizer as well as an oil. Now these are some of the steps that you can follow. Now remember, you have to create a wash day routine that works for you. You can watch any of my videos and you'll see the steps that I follow, but it might not be something that works for you. When it comes to pre-pooing, which is the first step, pre-pooing is the step before you shampoo your hair. So pre and poo, it's what you do before you shampoo. You can pre-poo with an oil or conditioner, and you can also detangle your hair as well. You can use aloe vera if you like. Personally, I don't pre-poo. It's nice to pre-poo your hair when you're having a really bad hair day, your hair is very dry, you want to add some extra moisture. People also pre-poo when they're going to be using a shampoo that does contain a sulfate. As I said, I personally don't pre-poo. For me, it's just an extra step that I don't want to do on my wash day. But at the end, I will go through once again the steps that I follow in my wash day routine. Moving on to shampooing your hair. When I say shampoo, what I basically mean is just cleansing your hair, because some people cleanse their hair with apple cider vinegar, some people co-wash, some people use a no-poo, which is also a co-wash, and some people use a sulfate-free shampoo when they're cleansing their hair. So after pre-pooing, you then cleanse, and you can choose the method of cleansing that you prefer on your wash day. After washing your hair, you usually condition your hair, where you can buy a conditioner that's a rinse out conditioner. Personally, I skip this step most of the time simply because of the money factor. I feel like buying a conditioner is just kind of a little bit of a waste of money for me personally. Some people swear by doing the step and using a rinse out conditioner, so if it works for you, do it, but me personally, I skip this step. After conditioning your hair, you then deep condition. Now, deep conditioning is a step I never miss. Because I don't condition, I always deep condition. And deep conditioning, you have deep conditioners that you can keep on for 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. Personally, I deep condition for an hour. Again, it's my wash day. It's a day that I set aside, so I make sure I leave an hour just to deep condition. This is an amazing step that really changes the hair game. It softens your hair, it makes it more manageable, it helps with detangling. This is a step that I never heard of before. Only when I started the natural hair journey did I find out about deep conditioning and how important it is. After rinsing out your deep conditioner, this is where you start styling. Now, this is where you can use the LOC method, the LCO method, whatever works for you. Me personally, my steps are just a little bit different, but this is where your styling starts. Leave-in conditioner. Make sure you have a leave-in conditioner in your hair stash. A leave-in is also a game changer. It really helps with moisture throughout the week. It keeps your hair soft and manageable. Find yourself a really good leave-in conditioner. After leave-in, you can moisturize if you want to. People moisturize at different steps. Again, I'm just telling you what a wash day includes. Find out where to put it in your hair or wash day routine. Again, I'll tell you what my steps are. Some people moisturize on their wash day. Some people moisturize during the week. So you can add a moisturizer. Find one, go to the hair care aisle, find one that really, helps to keep the moisture in your hair. Some people moisturize at the end of the wash day. Again, find the slot that works for your hair. And then there's an oil. Find out which step your hair likes oil. And the only way you're gonna find out your wash day routine is by trying them in different ways and finding out what works for your hair. And does your hair like an oil before your styler or after your styler? Are you going to do the LOC or the LCO? Find that out. Try both and see which one your hair likes. The last step is your actual styler. Do you like creams or do you like gels? Try both of them out, and then you'll see am I going to be a person who goes to the hair care aisle and looks for cream stylers, or am I going to be looking for a gel? Some people also use both. So just to quickly tell you what my wash day routine is, I always start off with washing my hair. This might freak a lot of you out, but I'm a shampoo kind of girl. I like a very good moisturizing, sulfate-free, silicone-free, and paraben-free shampoo. After shampooing my hair, I then go on to deep conditioning. I also like deep conditioners that are very, very moisturizing, thick and creamy, and leave my hair buttery soft. After deep conditioning, something that I haven't been doing for a while, and this is something that I know in the curly girl community might freak you out, is I do use apple cider vinegar on my hair every single week. I dilute it with water as well as rose water, and it gives my hair an amazing shine. It's something that works for me. It doesn't dry my hair out. I have zero problems. Actually, it really helps my hair to flourish, and this is something that my hair can handle. Maybe someone will send me a message and say, Raquel, stop, you are doing a lot of damage to your hair. I've been doing it for years, and it really does work. It gives my hair a shine that nothing else does. I never ever had product buildup. I went to a salon and they were like, wow, your hair is amazing, and there isn't any gray coating. You don't have product buildup. Again, it's something that works for me. I do an apple cider vinegar rinse. After that, I then start styling my hair. A leave-in conditioner is a must, and after a leave-in conditioner, I usually go into style with the gel. And that's the end of my wash day routine. I then air dry my hair. I'm going to talk about heat before I wrap up the video. I let my hair air dry. I personally don't diffuse unless I have to. Diffusing gives me way too much of shrinkage. I only diffuse in a must-have situation. I don't add an oil on my hair during my wash day routine, and again, it's personal preference. Every morning, however, I spritz my hair with oil. So on my wash day routine, there's no oil, but when I wake up in the morning, I do add an oil in my hair as well. And if I need to refresh my hair, I will. I have a video on how to refresh my hair. Now, I was going to talk about heat before I wrap up. I don't use heat on my hair. It's something I try to avoid at all costs. I'm somebody who's had heat damage. I know how dangerous heat can be. me, it's a personal preference, but it's something that I really encourage curly girls to stay away from, and that is basically direct heat, like blow drying and flat ironing your hair. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video on what is a wash day routine, and I shared mine with you as well. Share your wash day routine with me in the comment section down below. Now remember, nobody's wash day routine is right and nobody's wash day routine is wrong unless you're really doing something wrong. But I've been doing this for a while and it seems to be working for me. Thanks once again, and I'll see you in another video. Take care.